This is The Swimming Show.
Another great Saturday, another great edition of The Swimming Show. Melia Mokhetsi. Labone o fitileng re ne re keteka Freedom Day. Our country cast its first democratic vote 23 years ago, something worth celebrating. Meka Musupoloho, we will be celebrating Workers' Day. That is on the 1st of May. We are celebrating all those people that keep our country's economy ticking, and they also keep assuring us of fair labor practices. Do give a thought this weekend. But first, don't forget to talk to us. Hashtag The Swimming Show. We look forward to your tweets and posts. Let's get on with the action for real this time. Sibidi Mulefe is standing by to tell us what to expect today.
On The Swimming Show today, SA National Aquatic Championships. Re bona karolo ya pele ya ketsalo ena ya bohlokwa. Then, we visit one of our most talented female swimmers, making more than waves in the aquatic fraternity. We close with the SA Open Water 5-kilometer event for women. The Swimming Show.
The Swimming Show.
Budapest, Hungary. Ke mo go tlabe go tshwaretseng teng kgaisano ya the FINA Aquatic World Championships ka kgwedi ya July. Mme gore ba kgone go tsaya karolo mo kgaisanong e, basetsi ba rena ba ne ba tshwanela ke go qualify at the recent SA Nationals. We go now to Kings Park in Durban to witness this important showdown on our local calendar. It was 6 days of swimming. It was 10 days, in fact, when you take into consideration synchronized swimming and the diving that also took place. Khotla umone.
The best of the best in Southern Africa are here in Durban for our country's prestige event, the SA Nationals.
I think what's very important, it's our first year of a 4-year cycle. So obviously, everyone in the world is looking for 2020. It's always about the Olympics, Tokyo. So what we're looking at is our potential Olympians in 2020. And I think it's been really exciting if we look at some of the phenomenal swims by the young girls, which we've been missing for about 8 or 10 years. Dunay Kotsi, Rebecca Mira, Kate in the 400 free last night. I think the breaststroke, we've seen some great swims. We'll see some more, Tatjana Schoenmaker. I think our girls are really putting South Africa back on the map. These are young girls, great talent coming from these girls, and it's really exciting. Obviously, on the men's side, we have the stalwarts, Chad Leclos, Cameron van der Berg, qualifying, so we're really proud that they're still in the mix and they're giving us that lead. But what we want to see that next generation. Jared Baxter, great 400 last night. Matthew Mayer, 349, just outside that world qualifying. That's what we want to see. We want to see these youngsters stepping up, leading for 2020. So it's really exciting to see these young swimmers coming through, and hopefully we'll see even more coming through tonight.
Matsatsi a tsheletseng to prove their ability and class. Weeks of preparation and hard training have earned them a place in these finals. The event kicks off with semi-final 1 for women 50-meter freestyle. Alexis Lade and Felicity Passon from the Seychelles occupy lanes 3 and 4. 14-year-old Olivia Nell, who's a Western Cape na umoleng wa bohlano. 1 length only, this is a sprint from start to finish. It's Felicity Passon moleng wa bone, ntwa ena ke ya mola wa bobedi. 26.3 seconds for Passon. Olivia Nell gets second, just ahead of Alexis Lade from the Seychelles. Semi-final number 2. Grand Prix winner Emma Cheliers omoleng wa bone yena o tswa Western Cape. Pepeso ya hae e tswa sebapadi mmoho le yena sehlopheng Inge Weideman moleng wa boraro or KZN's Aaron Gallagher in lane 5. Jade Nasser in lane 6 had the quickest start. Emma Cheliers will win 25.90 seconds. Aaron Gallagher is next and Inge Weideman gets third. Jwale re fetela lebelong la banna la Sekamagaolakgang ho 100-meter breaststroke. 28-year-old Olympic medalist Cameron van der Berg will want to get done with qualifying for the World Champs in Hungary.
Thank you, Mark.
Even off the blocks, Cameron uses his strong underwater work to get in front early. Alaric Besson o ka lehlakoreng le letshehadi la Cameron moleng wa bohlano. 27.8 seconds into the turn after 50 meters. The crowds know something good is about to happen. Daniel Swanepoel is in lane 3, but Besson is still in second place. Cameron is on track to qualify. The last few meters now. Just over 1 minute, but under the qualifying criteria. Day 1, and our first qualifier, Cameron van der Berg. He is happy. Good job. Well done. Albert Besson gets second, and Western Province's Daniel Swanepoel follows closely behind into third.
What a marvelous experience. This event is really crucial for our swimmers. The vibe is tremendous and an absolutely electrifying atmosphere. More from Kings Park mo beke e latelang. Ga jaana re santse re ya mabenkeleng, dula le rona.
Ka morao ho papatso, we meet one of the most humble and elegant young ladies to take to the water. Look out for Rebecca Meader.
Re le amogela gape. Ka nako e re ne re leka kwa Stellenbosch for the fourth and final leg of the SA Grand Prix, nna le setlhopha re tsere nako ya gore re tsamaye re go etela one of the rising stars from Tigerberg Aquatics. I thought I had a hectic schedule, but I see that we don't realize what it takes to become a top-level swimmer. Let's go find out. Rebecca, it's so good seeing you away from the swimming pool in school uniform. Just tell me a little bit about your school.
Yeah, Edgemead High School is amazing. They really support the kids, I think, and you know, it's sometimes school's not always the best place to be in because it's lots of hard work.
Yes.
But I think Edgemead High is a really good place to come to school. It's nice and it's really the teachers are supportive. So.
Are you now a celebrity here at your school because you are winning gold medals representing your country in swimming meets?
I wouldn't say celebrity, maybe respected by some of my friends, but I try and be humble and just play it down because I don't want people to think I am, you know, full of myself and too proud of my achievements. So, yeah.
Wow. Tell me, how did you get into swimming? I know that you used to watch your sister, Abby, swim, and that's kind of how you got into it. Want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I hated water until I was 6. I refused to put my head in the water. But my sister, she asked my mom to start training, and then when I was at the gym and I watched Abby swim, I used to get bored. And so I asked my mom if I could also start swimming, because whatever my sister did, I did. So then Bianca offered if I wanted to start swimming, and I grabbed that opportunity really, really quickly, and yeah, I've been swimming ever since.
Bianca, she's your coach. You've been with her ever since you started swimming. Is she tough on you?
Tough in a good way, but I think all coaches have to be tough on your swimmers because otherwise the swimmers aren't going to get anywhere. So when I say tough in a good way, I understand, but in a really good way. Yeah.
And now tell me, between you and your sister, is there any rivalry? Do you guys maybe wake up in the morning and say, listen, I'm bringing more medals than you?
No, we respect one another. If one of us wins, then we congratulate one another. We really respect one another, and I mean, when we swim, we wake up at the same time, we go to training, we do everything together. So it's a healthy, competitive. We love one another so much that we wouldn't say anything horrible to one another, and we just do everything together because we love being with one another. So my mom and my dad support me in everything I decide. They will guide me, obviously, if I'm leaning towards something, but it's it's my life, so they encourage me in whatever I choose and whatever I decide to do with it. So.
It's amazing. She's so good at swimming. Like, she's so good, and it's unbelievable. She's so good.
Rebecca, swimming is a tough sport. Can you tell me how you handle it?
No, I have more clarity of mind when I'm in the water, I suppose. The swimming actually helps me with time management. When it comes to schoolwork, my schoolwork's always up to date because I think my swimming's just really helped me with that time management. And yeah, I think the swimming's actually taught me so much other than just, the basic strokes, the basic racing. It's more life lessons and life skills that you can take into life when you're older. It just helps you so much.
You carry yourself with such dignity and like great poise. You are now on everybody's lips when we talk about up and coming swimmers, especially that you are female and you are so young. Do you have any pressure of fulfilling that?
There is obviously pressure, but it's a good pressure. It's the way you take it in. If you take pressure in a horrible way or the wrong way, then you're going to put pressure on yourself. Whereas if you take that pressure and you use it in a good way, it will just motivate you to work harder and strive for better. So I try and use that pressure in a good way.
Okay, let's talk about your first national call out, 2015 in Egypt, Cairo, and I believe you bagged 6 gold medals. Tell me, how was that experience for you?
When I heard that I was on that team, I was so happy because it was obviously my dream to be selected for South Africa. And as a junior, that's when you're going to a junior competition, you also don't know how everything works. And it was a really, really, really good experience. I wasn't expecting any of those medals because I didn't know what to expect. I just went in there focusing on my own swims, my own times, and just having fun. But yeah, I guess I came back quite surprised and happy with myself. So yeah.
Tell me, who is your favorite musician right now?
Musician. I only listen to Christian music. Whenever I have that time to just listen to music, I'm always listening to Christian music. So Chris Tomlin and Casting Crowns and Bethel. So yeah, Christian music.
Hillsong?
Yes, definitely.
I love Hillsong, I must say. And tell me, besides swimming, what do you do in your pastime?
I stopped playing violin at the beginning of the year because I just couldn't fit it in, but I absolutely love my violin. I used to play piano, but when I get that time to just relax, if I'm not swimming or studying or catching up on schoolwork, I think I just like relaxing, watching series with my mom and my dad and my sister, and just watching a movie every now and then. So.
Your favorite series right now?
Friends.
Friends, eh?
Yeah.
I love Friends as well. Now tell me, if it wasn't swimming, what other sporting codes would you perhaps see yourself participating in?
I did so many sports when I was growing up. I did ballet, I did gymnastics, I did hockey, I did modern dancing, but I really enjoyed my hockey and I really enjoyed my ballet, so I think I would continue with those if I didn't choose the swimming.
Matapelo le Rebecca ba kopane le Abby, Rebecca's older sister.
It's awesome having a sister that trains with you. It's nice that we do everything together. Like, we're inseparable, really. We push each other in the water in training and in competition. It's nice racing against each other. Obviously, it puts a bit more stress on my parents when we're racing against each other. Makes them a bit more nervous, but that adds to the fun of it, yeah.
And how do you guys handle it? How do you guys handle the pressure of, you guys are sisters and you're competing against each other? How do you handle that?
Well, I guess you handle it like every other competitor would. At competitions, we kind of not sisters in a way, we're competitors, but at home we're sisters as well. So that adds to the, yeah.
Tell us some interesting things that we do not know about Rebecca. Like, what is her pet peeves?
Well, I guess she loves to sing at home. You always hear her singing, yeah.
Can she sing?
She's good with she has a very good musical ear. Unlike me, I swear I'm tone deaf. But she likes to play her violin and she used to play piano as well, so she has a musical ear as well. So she likes that.
She's probably one of the most humble, down-to-earth people that I know. Like, as a friend, she's always there for me, giving like literally the best advice ever. So she's such an amazing friend.
Josette Mida, Rebecca's mother and math teacher. Tell me, of all the sports, why did the Mida sisters go for swimming?
Ironically, I used to swim and I trained when I was younger, nothing like they do. And Abigail, Rebecca's sister, loved the water. Rebecca hated swimming. She wouldn't put her face in the water until she was 6 years old. Rebecca used to sit and watch Abigail train, and then she said, "Mommy, I also want to swim."
Rebecca, in an effort to try to get to know you better, I just want to ask you simple questions and just give me an answer that just pops into your mind, okay?
Okay.
All right. Happiness is?
Singing your favorite song like at the loudest you possibly could.
Favorite country to visit?
Yeah, I don't know. Belgium? No?
Mine would be Argentina. Favorite fruit?
I absolutely love pineapple.
Pineapple. Nice and sweet. I am most happy when I am?
In the water, obviously.
And tell me the wildest thing you've ever done.
I drive my grandpa's boat, I think, but that's not really that wild, but yeah.
Hey, listen, it is wild. To me right now, I'm thinking, wow, this girl. And how old were you then?
12. But then like my grandpa's got a boat and then we just, during the December holidays, go and just crayfish and, you know, have some time on the sea. So.
My favorite subject?
I love maths. Absolutely love maths.
I know your mom is your math teacher. Does that have anything to do with that?
No, I just really like maths.
Wow, okay, that is very different.
Rebecca is absolutely firm in her religion and her belief.
Ultimately, I think I'm just glorifying God in whatever I do. It's my purpose to be on this earth, to glorify Him, and to spread His word. And so I hope to do that in my swimming.
It was absolutely wonderful to chat to you, but I think the goal right now is to get you back into class, so I think they're waiting for you. Go back.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mo botshelong ba me ga ke ise ke kopane with a young athlete with such a positive and firm grounding. I know it sounds like a cliche, but leina la ga Rebecca Mida le tlo go dula mo melomong ya rona lobaka lo lolele. Time for a quick break. Don't go away.
Ka morago papatso. 5-kilometer open water action from the Marina Martinique. Re a gutla.
It is time for open water action now. The SA Open Water Swimming Championships were held at the Marina Martinique in the Eastern Cape recently. You know, not enough can be said about this fantastic venue. Megompieno, the ladies show us what they are made of in their 5-kilometer event. This is quite exciting.
A coastal setting with waterways surrounding beautiful homes. This is Marina Martinique. The women that have qualified will line up for 5 kilometers of open water racing.
And yeah, I mean, today's the 5K, it's a new day, and we'll see what happens today.
And I know that the goal is to qualify for the World Champs in Budapest.
Yeah, so today I have to come in top 2, then we'll go off to Hungary in July.
Tell me, are you looking forward to the race, and who is your biggest competition coming into this one?
It'll probably be the same people as yesterday, so Robin, Sasha, Charlize. I don't know who else will be up there, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the race and we'll see what happens.
30 female contestants get a water start from the marshal. Lebelo la dikilometara tse 10 ho open water linkile sebaka maobane, and Olympian Michelle Weber was disqualified. She went the wrong way around the marker. Can she make amends today? Maemo a bonala le matla tsatsing la kajeno lebelong la 5 kilometers. Moyanyana o teng, and the water has a ripple, but nothing serious.
Due to the fact that this is our SA qualifier for World's Open Water, it put us in good stead knowing that we have a good few swimmers going through, excellent youngsters going through, but we also got the pack of the experienced swimmers that's been exposed to Worlds before. So it put us in good nick in terms of whether it's the 7.5, the 5K swimmers, and also excellent run for our 10K swimmers. So everybody basically at the moment that is qualified, we're still waiting on the results of the 5K, put us in good nick in terms of whether we're going to have the 5 or 10Kers. These guys that's already qualified for the 10K has done the 5, or they've done the 5Ks prior to this. So we have a good mix. So whatever happens in the 5K now, we have a group of swimmers that's qualified in the 10K that can actually supplement the 5Kers going into the swim.
Do we know how many swimmers in open water we're going to be taking through to Worlds?
2 men for the 10K men. We'll take 2 females for the 10K females. And then we're looking at most probably taking 2 more girls for the 5K and 2 more men for the 5K men. So that will in all put us should be about 8 swimmers going through.
Around the marker, the group is still closely bunched. KwaZulu-Natal's Robin Kinghorn did very well at the Aquatic mid-mile, also second in the 10-kilometer event. She has had a great start to the season. Robin is number 139. Just above her in frame, Charlize Oberholzer. You can see the water getting livelier as the wind picks up. Robin Kinghorn is looking strong toward the end of the first of the 3 laps. Michelle Weber has moved into the lead group. Charlize Oberholzer is also doing well up front. No feeding is allowed on the 5-kilometer swim, so the swimmers need to be well prepared, especially in salt water. We move ahead now to the 3rd and final lap. Mohludi wa 10 kilometers, Sasha Lena Dengen has moved up with the lead. Robin Kinghorn does not get away from her. They round the marker now for the final lap. Western Province's Abi Mida, she just missed out on a medal in the 10-kilometer event. Robin Kinghorn surges into the lead. She is followed by Michelle Weber. The spectators have a very good vantage point from the edge of the canals. The final marker and the finish is in sight. Robin Kinghorn increases her kicking speed. She manages a body length lead ahead of Michelle Weber. Olympian Weber is going for broke, but she knows she has to get only second to still qualify for the World Champs in Hungary. Kinghorn and Michelle Weber gets second. KZN's Charlize Oberholzer is very unlucky. She comes in 3rd.
Robin, what a race. Well done. First place in the 5 kilometers. I'm sure you must be ecstatic.
Yeah, I'm so happy with my swim. It was difficult, but I just pushed myself and I'm overexcited.
And when did you decide to go for it and break?
On the last lap, definitely. I tried my hardest just to get in front, but I've got such tough competitors, and then in that last 50 meters, I just gave it my all.
And the water conditions, I know that it's a bit more choppier than it was for the 10K.
Yes, but still I enjoyed it. A little bit of choppiness, but it was all good.
Well done to you.
Thank you so much.
Michelle, you managed to bag 2nd place in the 5 kilometers. Tell me, are you pleased with that?
Yeah, I'm glad I came in to qualify for Worlds and I did that today, so I'm happy. Thanks.
Abi Mida repeats her 4th place finish with an excellent swim in the 5K. Sasha Lena Dengen o a latela mme ka morao ho mono Amika De Jager ho tswa Nelson Mandela Bay Aquatics. Michael Zoetmulder, High, a very successful open water nationals. This is The Swimming Show.
We are out of time, but I've had a great time today, and I trust that you did too. Enjoy Workers' Day on Monday and do spare a thought for those people that make our country great. The international swimming season is about to begin for our elite swimmers, but not before we show you their achievements. Well done to our young water polo players at the EU Championships once again, a tremendous achievement. Keep your tweets and posts coming, we do look forward to them. Bona, one of my producers doing this. So until next time, thank you for watching.
The Swimming Show.